Hi everyone, how are you doing? Hi, thanks for joining us for a very special look at the Segwit2x hard fork. It's expected to happen tomorrow and it's big news. It's all over Twitter and Reddit and many of the forums. Many cryptocurrency fans are showing and expressing their concerns and asking what is going on. So join us for a very special look right now and share with us your view and your take and your understanding of this controversial Segwit2x hard fork. As I said, it's expected to happen tomorrow, December 28th. Now, the Segwit2x was originally actually planned to fork in November, but it was cancelled at the last minute. If we all remember it, we were all getting really expecting it to happen, and then it just cancelled. And of course, there has been this Bitcoin civil war going on for the last few weeks, and the whole Bitcoin scalability debate now led to the creation of Bitcoin Cash on August 1st. And then, of course, after that happened, if we look at when they didn't actually do the Segwit2x hard fork, in November, actually a lot of people jumped ship and went onto Bitcoin Cash, and the price of Bitcoin Cash actually skyrocketed in November after the cancellation of Segwit2x. So let's see, anyone have any concerns, any thoughts, what you guys think? Share with us your views in the live chat. Hello everyone. He said he's happy to receive free coin. Now we will get to the free coin part in a second, which is supposed to come from Satoshi's original coins, and that's actually one thing which is raising a lot of concerns. Anyone out there want to know about which cryptocurrency exchanges are actually supporting it? So if we want to have a quick look at that, Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex, GDAX, HitBTC and BTCC. Now they have all officially announced on their sites that they are supporting tomorrow's hard fork. And if there are any other cryptocurrency exchanges that you saw or read there now, let us know what their take is on it. Anyone else? Yep, exactly. King Royal Industries. The Bitcoin civil war weakens the overall trust in the new economy. It completely does, because the whole point, we have a lot of true believers in Bitcoin, and they're holding out because they believe in the future. And with everything that's going on, some people saying, forget Bitcoin, it's all about Bitcoin Cash is the future. And then all these new people who haven't been following the cryptocurrency world, but just heard about it recently when it hit 20,000, and they're all kind of really confused. They're saying, what's going on? Some people are selling all their Bitcoin and it's all like crashing. They don't really understand. So that's why we actually have to have quite a good supportive community, because the newbies are getting really confused with everything that's going on. Will Polynex support Segwit2x or not? It's not on my list right now, so I don't have it on the list of the official announcements. Now everyone on Twitter, they keep asking different places, different cryptocurrency exchanges. So probably that's your best bet, is to just literally send them a tweet, and ask them, because this is like really, it actually came out yesterday, but this news was kind of ignored, and only right as we speak, everyone who's really interested is actually asking the cryptocurrency exchanges what the hell is actually going on. So it's really only breaking now, even though it actually has already been around, but people really don't know what's going on. So for anyone out there who's wondering a little bit more about the basics of the whole thing. So the fork, right? It's not actually the same fork of the one that was actually proposed in the New York Agreement, which was supposed to happen in November. But it does have some of the same features, but it's something that's really kind of, I guess, the most important part and the most important thing to remember is that it really wants to increase the block size. And it's actually really wants to increase the block size, and it's like double the amount of the original proposal. And so that's probably like one of the biggest things to understand. And it actually also decreases the block production time from 10 minutes to 2.5 minutes, and has built-in replay protection along with its own unique address format. And of course, the fork's roadmap includes a functioning Lightning Network. If anyone has the Lightning Network has been the big thing at the moment. Well, of course, when the price of Bitcoin crashed, a lot of people are expecting the whole Lightning Network to push the price up. Also, the roadmap includes anonymous transactions, hoping that they will be coming to place in the next year. Now, of course, the project leader, he actually promises that all Bitcoin holders, that's what some people have mentioned in the comments, will actually receive not only B2X in the ratio of 1:1, but also proportional number of Satoshis Bitcoins as a reward for their commitment to progress. So everyone's super excited about that, but it also raises a lot of questions. Hi guys, so what are your thoughts about like actually this whole thing about giving away Satoshis, original Bitcoins? The actual block size is supposed to be increased, it says, to 4 MB. That's what they say, that's what they're expecting. Now let's not forget that this was actually supposed to happen in November, but yeah, this is supposed to be twice the amount. Any other questions? And anyone out there who can give, is this a scam or not? 4 MB. Is it a scam or not? Honestly, I'm just going to get there right now because I just wanted to go to some of the main details. But yeah, so the next thing is it a scam? Is it real? Is it fake? Now, everyone do your homework, do your research. Of course, like a lot of these big exchanges are getting in the action. They're saying they're supporting it. But guys, do your homework, do your research, and I'll add in some news articles for you guys to read. There was a post on Medium by someone called Nicholas Etienne yesterday, and it was called fake Segwit2x fork, and he called it a scam. And he actually says that this supposed Segwit2x from B2X Segwit.io, that they are actually talking about a 4 megabyte 4 MB block size, which isn't consistent with a Segwit2x protocol of a 8 MB block size. Now he added that they are also hiding a Bitcoin size increase into their FAQ. So he believes they're actually hiding the Bitcoin coin size increase in their FAQ, and they're not being completely transparent about that. So yeah, crypto fans are going crazy. And will this be on Coinbase for purchase tomorrow? Well, Coinbase have just said that they are supporting it. So yeah, and in speaking about, I mean, if you guys want to know other people's opinions, you know, Twitter, everyone's tweeting about it, so also a good place. But share with us, like, what have you found out? What sort of research have you come up with, and what are your thoughts on it? Is it a scam? Is it not? Now, one person said on Twitter that it is hitting a new low in crypto scams. It is having a real impact on Bitcoin and worse than anything we have seen so far. Why Segwit2x and other scam BTC airdrop forks are hunting the real Bitcoin. And actually a new tech activist, Fabio Akito, he warned crypto enthusiasts to pay attention to tomorrow's hard fork. He believes that the new coin is trashed, but he says we might see a trend reversal again if we look at Bitcoin. And yeah, so wait. Anyone? What's your okay? You guys can take a look at the News BTC Twitter page and check out all the latest news. And of course, don't forget to take a look at the News BTC website. And so guys, what have you thought about the performance of Bitcoin over the last few days? You know, when we were all getting ready to celebrate Christmas and the holiday season, it was a bit dramatic on the 22nd of December when we saw it, it actually lost more than a quarter of its value in just one day. It's crazy. And it dropped 30% to around 11,100. So that was pretty crazy. But then we saw it actually moving closer to 17,000 today. And right now, it should be around, it's around 15,759 US dollars. So anyone, what is your prediction for the price of Bitcoin on January 1st? Well, share with us your thoughts in the comments. Thank you, Chrisiden. You said that you think the B2X is a friendly fork, and it is a great Christmas benefit to Bitcoin owners. Well, hopefully, because of course a lot of Bitcoin owners were quite concerned around the Christmas time period. So if it is a 25% Christmas special discount, that is pretty awesome for all those Bitcoin fans out there. Yep, and concerns in terms of fees and so on. I mean, still there are a lot of, in terms of cryptocurrency exchanges in different places and fees, and even just getting money in, getting money out, there are a lot of issues. So someone was talking about trying to pay his brother in Bitcoin, but and a $70 fee for him with BitPay. Like, that's ridiculous. So that's one thing. I mean, we all are fans of blockchain and all the cryptocurrency stuff, but these fees and like the technicalities and a lot of the issues and delays sometimes, especially for the new people who are getting involved. Of course, those ones who got in early, they're the ones that are super happy, but other people now who are trying to get involved and trying to do simple things is pretty annoying and frustrating. Yeah, which exchanges support Segwit2x? I mentioned that earlier and I'll mention it again, no problem. So Coinbase, Bittrex, Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex, GDAX, HitBTC, and BTCC. They are definitely supporting it. They have all announced. And you can keep taking a look at the different cryptocurrency exchanges on Twitter and see if they have any announcements. Okay. I did. I'm going to add in an article. This article, which was quite interesting. I'm also going to add in another article I believe you guys should all read, because I think it's important to get a few different sides and a few different perspectives. It's always good to try to get a few different angles and perspectives on these things. Okay. So a great article that was written by one of our writers, Martin, today on News BTC. He discusses this as well, and So yeah, guys, an update. So the exchange is supporting Segwit2x. Here's an update. Listen up. Bittrex, Coinbase, Binance, Bitstamp, BTCC, CXIO, GDAX, hit BTC and Kraken. This is the latest. These are the latest guys that have announced it. Breaking news. I'm gonna add it here. And you can check out all of these ones and their actual announcements on their Twitter pages. Hi Vahid, my name is Dorian. Thanks thanks for watching, and share with us what you think about this whole situation right now, and where do you see the price of Bitcoin heading? What is supposed to happen after the Segwit2x? Well, obviously they're supposed to increase the block size. They're supposed to give away some of Satoshi's Bitcoins to Bitcoin holders, which as Kristen said, would be a great Christmas gift to all those true believers. But really, we never actually know everything that's going to happen before it does, and that's why we have such a volatile market, because things change all the time. Like, we're all expecting this to happen in November, then didn't happen, and then Bitcoin Cash just skyrocketed and everyone was jumping ship because they said the Bitcoin ship was sinking. The ratio, if we're talking about the ratio, it's 1-to-1. So yeah, the project leader, his name, I'm not very good at pronouncing his name, the project leader of Segwit2x, I think it's like Jap Terlo. And actually, so what he has said, he actually promises that all Bitcoin holders will receive not only B2X in the ratio of 1-to-1, but also a proportional number of Satoshi's Bitcoins as a reward for their commitment to progress. So if it actually happens, it will be great. But you cannot know everything in advance. Nobody's a sidekick, but this is what they're promising. So let's see if it actually happens, and let's see how it will impact the markets tomorrow. And if anyone, you can go directly to the Segwit2x site itself and take a look at what exactly they're promising. And of course, they don't know exactly when it will happen, but they just know that they've just promised that will happen at some point tomorrow. But of course, they don't know when exactly. Oh, website not found. Sorry. That's strange. See now, does it work? Let's see. No, it should just be like, just give it a Google. Give it a Google and it should Google this and it should come up okay. Stephen Martin said the link was fine for him. So it should come up okay if you just Google that. Well, yeah, it has been actually, it is falling as we speak, but we did actually see it rising today if we actually look at it from the daily charts. We actually, if we look at it throughout, like yesterday was around 16,400. That was like one of the highest points. And then it was moving right down to 16,000 yesterday. Today we saw it get really close to 17,000. And now with all this craze going on and everyone asking what the hell is going on, and is it good, is it fake, will it benefit us, or is it too good to be true? So the price is dropping, and it has fallen under 16,000. But who knows? We could actually see it skyrocket tomorrow and hit a record high. It could go to 20,000, 30,000. That's it. That's the thing with this. We just never know. Or it could just completely go down to 11,000 again. It really depends on if this is the real deal, and if this really will work and really will be beneficial to people and beneficial to the whole system. Oh yeah, and is anyone a John McAfee fan or hater out there? Because he posted today on Twitter that he still believes that Bitcoin is the best long-term investment in terms of cryptocurrencies, and that he believes it could actually reach $1 million by 2020. It's actually one of the highest predictions I've read out there. 1 million, it's pretty crazy. But if someone had told me, if someone told me in September that Bitcoin would have reached 20,000 a little while ago, I would not have believed them. My prediction was around, I don't know, 13,000 by Christmas, and definitely I was thinking maybe 20,000 by spring, but many people out there were actually quite surprised. No one really said it, but if you were looking at the predictions, nobody was predicting that so quickly, and of course then it had a bit of a drop. So guys, if anyone would like to answer some of these questions, feel free. You love John McAfee. He's an interesting guy. At least he wears his heart in his sleeve, and he's quite good with answering people's responses and on Twitter, and he doesn't he will say exactly what he thinks, and he doesn't back down. He's quite a smart guy, and he's quite an innovative, obviously a very innovative guy. Yeah, he needed a publicity stunt. Well, true. Now he is back in the fame game. Everyone's talking about him. Yeah, with the current technical issues, it seems like BTC may have some real problems if these are not resolved. It's quite true. Yeah, that's why the fork. And that's why it was supposed to happen in November, and when it didn't happen, Bitcoin Cash just took off, and people were like, forget about Bitcoin. There were a lot of people saying Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin, Bitcoin is dead, it's all about Bitcoin Cash. And there was quite a big debate, and people were getting quite passionate about it. Yeah, it should have happened earlier, but now they're saying that the block size will be doubled. So I guess that's what they were holding off for. And I'm sure the exchanges have loved the drama and the little civil war that's been going around, because of course it's been great for volatility. Bitcoin Cash is a real scam. Now the thing with Bitcoin Cash is that there are now a lot of big names, big crypto names now are backing it. They jumped ship and they're really backing Bitcoin Cash, and that's kind of what happened. And then that's why some new people, when new people are reading about this, they're like, oh, I read, I think I was talking to someone over Christmas dinner, one of my relatives, and they were like, "Oh no, I read that everyone's, selling their Bitcoin, and all the big stars of Bitcoin are actually moving to Bitcoin Cash, and that's what they read." So it's important. That's why I say it's important to read as many different articles as possible. Yeah, Asraf said he doesn't recommend Bcash to anyone. So tell us your reasons for that. Kristen, you can't kill the real Bitcoin. That's the thing. It's a lot, there are too many real believers of it. But of course, it's the scalability issues. There are a lot of technical issues. So that's why this fork is happening. So let's see if it is able to deliver its promises just in its initial phase. Thank you. Well, clearly we have all the Bitcoin fans have joined us today, and there are no Bitcoin Cash fans. Yeah, not trans. Well, yeah, some people, Bitcoin Cash seems to be very much manipulated. There's some other coins out there, which if you ever look at them, sometimes it seems crazy. But the thing with Bitcoin Cash, like, you might think it's manipulated. You have a good point there, but what really happens, one opinion is that really, like in November when this hard fork was supposed to happen and no one joined, this little Bitcoin civil war took place. And a lot of the big famous names who are tweeting all the time, they took Bitcoin Cash's side on the whole thing, because they didn't believe that Bitcoin was able to solve the issues it was having, and they kind of lost faith, and that's kind of what happened. So that's why then we saw the price of Bitcoin Cash skyrocket. Does anybody have any good predictions for Litecoin? I'm so closely watching the price of Ripple, the banker's coin, because sometimes, like, if anyone noticed, when just before Christmas, when Bitcoin was getting really low, Ripple, we saw so many cryptocurrencies in the red, like we're doing right now. If you look at the charts, again, a lot of the altcoins are in the red, but Ripple's cryptocurrency, XRP, continues to rise, and it's gained actually more than 18% over the past 24 hours. It's number 2 in terms of volume, over trading volume. So that's pretty high. I recommend you guys to have a quick look on the coinmarketcap.com website, because the price of XRP right now was $1.30. Litecoin is in 7th place in terms of volume. The price of Litecoin right now is $275 US. So what tends to happen is that when people start to lose faith, and they don't really understand what's going on with Bitcoin and everything, there are a lot of concerns and uncertainty, then you start to see Ripple's XRP actually consolidate and get a bit stronger. Yep, I am just looking at the coinmarketcap.com one right now. A lot of cryptocurrency people don't like Ripple because it's considered the banker's coin, and it's apparently regulatory friendly. Ben Bernanke, former Fed chairman, is a huge fan of it. He says it's the only one that abides by the regulations, but of course, A lot of people don't like it because they feel like too many of the Wall Street guys are involved in it, but it seems to be kind of the safe choice for some people. They would say because of how regulatory friendly it is, and because of the big people like Ben Bernanke who support it. Yeah, Mafale says at least Ripple doesn't mislead anyone. That's a good point. Yeah, of course. The whole business, like that's what I think is the strongest factor for Ripple, is the fact that they provide the fastest speed in terms of transactions. It's like 3 seconds, and it's much faster than anywhere else. So pretty much you can't really compete with them on that level. Hi Manish, what about Pascal Coin? Anyone out there have any views on Pascal Coin? That, yeah, you are right about that, about the XRP centralization makes it more of a digital fiat than a true cryptocurrency. That's what some people don't like about it. That's what the true cryptocurrency hardcore fans don't like about it, but it does offer some pretty strong things, and that the others don't offer. Regulatory friendly, its business model, there are some aspects that it's but yeah, it doesn't really abide by the whole point of the cryptocurrencies. If we take another quick look at the list of exchanges supporting Segwit2x, Bitfinex, Bithumb, Bittrex, Binance, OKEX, Poloniex, Bitstamp, Huobi, Kraken, and apparently 1-to-1 ratio, 1 Bitcoin for one Segwit2x. Coinbase, yep, Coinbase is one of, yep, it, maybe I did not announce it there now, I'm not sure, but I announced it earlier. Coinbase definitely is one of them. Yep, Coinbase is one of them. What do you guys think about Coinbase recently? Because it's been having a lot of issues. And of course, the whole claims with the insider trading and so on. But I mean, not just that, just in terms of getting in money, getting out money, customer service. I think that's probably one of the worst things about the cryptocurrency exchanges is customer service, because even though the cryptocurrency market is absolutely fascinating, I think probably the most fascinating that we've ever seen, but there, of course, there are issues because of lack of regulations, because of a lot of different things. The lack of customer service from the person who's investing, it's really difficult to get a hold of them. A lot of people are saying they hate Coinbase. Moved money out of Coinbase. That's the thing, because for a lot of newbies, a lot of the guys who've been doing this for quite some time, they all have their money in Coinbase, but Coinbase has just not been able to seem to manage its load, and it just seemed too fishy recently when everything happened, and it looked like it was really the price was manipulated when they introduced Bitcoin Cash. Customer service is non-existent. Very easy to use. Well, but like the thing is, it's easy to use. It's kind of the way it's done is so as to be like user friendly, but there have been so many delays. I don't know if anyone else actually knows people who've been trying to open accounts with different cryptocurrency exchanges. I know people have been waiting 3 weeks, even longer, to just open up an account somewhere. So this is like over the last month or two. They just haven't been able to see, some of these big ones haven't been able to seem to cope with all the extra people who want to get involved. And if anyone has a favorite cryptocurrency exchange, please share with us in the chat and why you think it's a good cryptocurrency exchange. Bittrex. What's so good about Bittrex? Why do you like it? Is it easy to open up, easy to get your money out, good, more or less customer service? I mean, do you trust them? What's your experience been like? Some people are saying Gemini, but yeah, why? Tell us what your experience has been like with them. Have you, like, literally you just have had no difficulties and everything has been smooth sailing? Bitcoin's down to 15,000 on Bitfinex. Yeah, well, one sec. Maybe it's not updated. I'm looking at the different ones, the different Bitcoin markets on coinmarketcap.com. It says 15,235 here, but maybe on Bitfinex it's more updated. Bitcoin against US dollar. Number 2 in terms of volume is Bitum with Bitcoin against the Korean won. And Bitum, yeah, in Korea, it's pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys all know this, but it's the price of Bitcoin in Korea is 20,000. They all want Bitcoin. Whereas like everywhere else, 15. Again on Corbett, Bitcoin against Korean won, 19, almost 20. Hi Luke, thanks for joining us. Now I was literally, we were on the topic of course of Segwit2x. We were talking about the different exchanges. Apparently Binance, Coinbase, Bitfinex, GDAX, HitBTC, BTCC, along with some other ones. They have all announced that they are. Kraken, I think, is another one. There are a few. I think Huboy as well. A few of them have announced that they are going to support it. And then we were just talking literally just about which cryptocurrencies people like, which cryptocurrencies people don't like. Of course, there have been a lot of issues with Coinbase recently. This is why it was a topic of discussion. Thank you, Astra, for the update, 15,000. If anyone can recommend to Madhulika, which is the best site to buy Ripple in India, please, if anyone can give him some advice, please do. No problem, Deepak. I'm glad that you are joining us this evening. Well, yeah, Logan, exactly. You know, when the price drops, that's the thing. It's always a catch-21. Of course, it's a good buying opportunity, but you never know. Is the price going to go back up? And that when it drops to like 11,000, instead of people thinking it's a good buying opportunity, people were thinking, let's get the hell out of here, let's get off the sinking ship. And people were like, should we sell it, should we not? And that's when the whole question is, are you a Bitcoin believer or are you not? And those who know their stuff and have done their research and have done their homework, they tend to believe in the long term of Bitcoin, and they will hang in there. Those who are just kind of in for the ride, they kind of want to get out in case it keeps dropping. But there are a lot of people who believe in long term. Look, John McAfee said he believes it's going to hit 1 million in 2020. But that's what he thinks. Yeah, exchange are not letting in new users. I mean, that's being when these things happen. That's quite common. That it's everyone wants to get involved and it just can't because the exchanges are just not allowing people in. Logan says he's a long-term guy for sure. Of course he has vested, I mean, of course he has vested interest, but, you know, he wouldn't, you know, have that vested interest unless he was serious. And yeah, he, of course, yeah, he, and he, yeah, he's big into that. But he also, of course, has put his name out there. So if it all goes, if the big ship sinks, you know, he's one of the captains. He's one of the names that's involved. So he really doesn't want to see that happen. Look, this whole thing is risky, and you got to be brave, and you got to know what you're doing, and do your homework. Take a look at all the forums, Reddit, Twitter, Medium. There's some really good posts on Medium. Again, some people on Twitter are saying the upcoming fork is real, but it's a scam project and not really Segwit2x. More and more people are saying this. Yeah, Bitfinex, thank you there for that comment again, for keeping us up to date. On Bitcoin on Bitfinex has gone down. It's fallen below 15,000, it's around 14,000. 14,000. Yeah, it's literally fallen underneath 15. It's Bitcoin against US dollar. Also on GDAX, it's fallen below 15. Bitstamp, Bitcoin has fallen below 15. Binance, it's just under 15. Gemini, Poloniex, Bittrex, all under 15. Kraken, also under 15,000. That's Bitcoin against the euro. It's under 15,000. So guys, what is your prediction for Bitcoin on January 1st? Record high, or will it be like 10,000, 11,000, 12, 15, 16? Or are you thinking more like 25? What do you guys think? Of course, it's not for everyone. Like, I mean, some people are waking up in the middle of the night to check the charts. I mean, you know, you also have to take a rest. I have to say, I did take a wee rest on Christmas Day. I was checking once or twice on my phone during Christmas dinner, but maybe just twice. But pretty much took a rest, and I hope many people also took a rest from checking the prices and the charts. Hi, sure, welcome, and thanks for joining us. Yeah, so as I said earlier, we were taking, for anyone who's just joined us in the chat, we're going back to have a look at the Segwit2x hard fork, which of course is, we all know, is apparently expected to take place tomorrow. And obviously it was supposed to happen already in November. It was cancelled at the last minute. And, you know, people just apparently could not agree. There was this Bitcoin civil war taking place, whole scalability debate. So if anyone remembers when the whole point of when Bitcoin Cash was created on August 1st, and that was because of the scalability debate. So then in November, when the Segwit2x fork didn't happen, everyone jumped ship to Bitcoin Cash, and that price skyrocketed. Now, a lot of people are saying, of course, are saying that there's a lot of manipulation going on with Bitcoin Cash. Now, the thing to remember about this fork tomorrow is the increased block size. That's supposed to be double the amount of the original proposal, and also decreases the block production time from 10 minutes to 2.5 minutes. It has built-in replay protection along with its own unique address format. The fork's roadmap includes a functioning Lightning network and anonymous transactions to be coming in next year. And let's, so yeah, and of course then the project leader, he has made a lot of promises, and people are wondering, can he really keep these promises? Are they too good to be true? The promises include that all Bitcoin holders will actually receive not only B2X in a ratio of 1:1, but also a proportional number of Satoshis of Bitcoins as a reward for their commitment to progress, which will be a great Christmas present. And now, of course, yeah, some people are saying that this whole project, the Segwit2x project, is a scam. Some people are thinking it's not a good thing and it's a scam, but others, probably the majority out there, are more excited. But there are some people who are saying it's a scam. Well, of course, NewsBTC is the best cryptocurrency site out there. We have a lot of good people on our team. So that of course is the best cryptocurrency site obviously to follow. So you should actually add us on Facebook, add us on Twitter, and because we're always trying to keep up to date with what's going on and create. I mean, the great thing about News BTC is we're all about the community. So everyone who's involved in News BTC, they are big crypto fans and they are following the charts, following everything, and they really believe in the whole community, and that's what's important. Okay, Pravin, hi, thanks for joining. So do you remember about the Segwit2x fork in November? That it was going to happen, it was going to increase the block size, it was going to be great. And yes, you guys don't forget to also follow us on Medium, we're there too. So make sure you follow us on Medium, on Facebook, and on Twitter to get all the latest feeds and latest stuff that's going on. And okay, so it was supposed to happen in November. People were excited because it was going to improve the whole system. And then we were all a little bit left in the dark because it didn't happen. And then, of course, we saw a lot of other cryptocurrencies really surge, especially Bitcoin Cash. So a lot of big names were jumping ship into Bitcoin Cash. And a lot of the Bitcoin holders are really excited because the project, the guy who's actually leading this project with the Segwit2x, you can have a Google, take a look at their website. He's making a lot of promises, and that's kind of what's exciting for people right now. And he's promising that all Bitcoin holders will receive not only B2X in the ratio 1:1, but also proportional number of Satoshis, Bitcoins, as a reward for their commitment to the whole progress and to everything. So that's what people are excited about, but some people are saying it's a scam. Great. Thanks. I also like to follow John McAfee. I mean, he's always I don't know, some people follow Trump because they like his tweets, because that always gives you some drama. But John McAfee always has some funny crypto comments, and it's always worth the read. You don't always agree with them, but sometimes, he likes to respond to people, and he likes to be really involved in the whole community. So that's what's quite cool. Hi, Logan. Yeah, let's hope it's not a scam. And doubling the money is always good. Exactly. Would it cause, hi Martin, would it cause Bitcoin Cash to crash? Well, when it didn't actually happen, Bitcoin Cash, when the Segwit2x didn't happen in November, we saw Bitcoin Cash surge. So if it actually happens and everything is fingers crossed, it all goes well, we could actually see a dip in Bitcoin Cash. Could it crash? You guys have to tell me what you guys think, but it could definitely fall a little bit if everything goes as promised. But it does sound like it sounds almost like too good to be true. But if it goes out without any problems, then we could actually see Bitcoin again dominate more of the market, because right now we actually have seen Bitcoin's dominance decrease. And it's around 44%. At one point, it was almost not that long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, it was almost 60%. Bitcoin, a few weeks ago, Bitcoin was just the king, leading. And now you see a lot of, everyone's interested in all the other cryptocurrencies as well. Binance is supporting the fork. They are. Let's take a quick recap as some of the guys. Apparently Binance, Coinbase, Bitfinex, GDAX, HitBTC, BTC. See, these are some of the guys. Apparently Kraken, Poloniex. I can't say that properly, but yeah, a good few of them are actually now supporting it. So like that gives people more confidence at supporting it, but who knows, you know? At what time is it going to happen? Well, as far as I understand, the latest I read about it is there is no exact time. They don't know the exact time, but there was the block size that they plan to reach. So yeah, so the project leader says that it will fork off a block 501451, but of course there's no actual time for it. So it's really uncertain and unknown. That's when it's expected to the fork to happen. And my best piece of advice is to stay tuned to News BTC, obviously, and we will keep you updated with what's going on. I will be keeping an eye out throughout the night on the price. So if something, you know, really happens, I will come back online and let everyone know ASAP. Hi guys, so apparently these are the exchanges: Bitfinex, Bitum, Bittrex, Binance, Poloniex, Bitstamp, Huobi, Kraken, Coinbase. Bitfinex, BitOasis, Bitso, Bittrex, BTC, CX.io, Coinbase, HitBTC, OKCoin. Apparently Unicoin is delayed for up to 4 weeks. Kraken, did I mention that one? Don't forget. Well, sorry, just taking a look at the chat. Not sure about the hard wallet Trezor. You should try and check out their Twitter page and see if, and maybe even send them a tweet. Well, some people are saying that the new coin is trash, and there might actually be a trend reversal again. There are a lot of people on Twitter sending warnings. So a lot of people who are excited, but there are people who are sending warnings. Well, a lot of people like to trade on Coinbase, Bitfinex, Bittrex. They were the big popular ones, but now of course some of the most popular ones are not looking so attractive because they're having a lot of delays. But they were the ones that were considered very trustworthy, but now, for example, Coinbase has had some issues and a lot of people are not trusting them so much. Yeah, Binance is apparently supporting it. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to leave it at that for right now, and then I will be back. I will be keeping a really close eye on it, and I will be back with you later. So thank you all for joining us, and stay tuned, News BTC, because we have more heading your way, and we promise to keep you up to date with the latest trends and movements and news. So we will see you when the next breaking news happens. All right, so happy trading, best of luck investing, be safe, be careful, do your homework, make sure that you have a good read, and follow News BTC on Medium, on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks very much, take care, and best of luck. See you later.